What's up, boys? Good, Vigo. For those of you on TikTok, how does the new layout look? How does the new layout look? Good. Good shakes. Good back. It's good bar. We touch that high. We'll continue. It's possible. We gotta wait till 9:30 here. 15 minutes bullish today. No reason to be bearish. Hopefully we can take out the easy objectives. And I have a best case scenario at a February monthly high. There is a 4-hour gap lower, but we won't be looking for shorts. Good, but are you not? The good question. Good question, Shaheen. I initially wanted to run three things, but I thought that was a little bit too messy. I'm gonna show you what it looks like if I run three. It'll look like this. That's not even. They're not even equal right now, and I think that's just a little too small for my liking. Or is it good? I don't know. Well, it'll be full screen like this. TikTok sees something completely weird. Unless I did something more like this, maybe. No, it's just too small. There's no way I could. I don't know. We're in a little bit of a kerfuffle. I was considering. I know there's SMT indicators. Does anyone know any good ones? Like, what about this one? SMT ICT concepts. See? Anyone use this? Hmm. The three squares, they're too small, man. I can't. I don't even like get a good glance at what their ES and YM is doing. It's simply too small. You have a good one? 1 sec. And then I have to keep switching tabs for whichever one I want to trade, which I don't like. I mean, this one doesn't look bad. Someone said ICT SMT fatty. This one doesn't seem too bad, right? Symbol one. Symbol one is NQ. Symbol two ES. Symbol three YM. Show current time frames, direction both. This one seems pretty good. Bullish. Well, I'd want the same color for both. Pivot strength? What does that mean? This one got really faint. That's not bad. I don't need the plus sign. Show labels. Normal. Normal. RTY? What's R? I don't want RTY. Show root? Show invalidated? Man, this is getting weird now. Yeah, I think another tab with YM and DXY could be also. You said SMT out of options V2? All right. You said, why am I searching it up there? SMT out of options. Hold on, if I search up V2. Oh, this one, SMT. Okay. Okay, that's a clean annotation. I like that. Picker. Do I have to put something in here? Minimum time seconds. Remove broken SMTs. Work in real time. Yeah, I want to see real time. Faster detection. Detect FEG based SMTs. Merge SMTs. Yeah, let's merge. Don't consider equal high low sweep. Okay, bullish color. Let's bring this down to like 40%. Label color, let's go tiny. I don't even need to see it really. I just show label tooltip. Get that. Show label. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, I need faster detection. It's not gonna use YM though, is it? It's not gonna use YM. No, just NQ and ES. Well, that's not gonna help me, is it? Because I got ES pulled up on the right chart. So I guess the solution is we're just gonna have to swap tabs, and that's fine, I guess. We'll just have to swap tabs here and there. So let's pull up YM on this tab. Holy shit, what is going on here? Let's fix that real quick. And then we'll put dollar index here, because I'm not gonna put all four, so. What is this? Yeah, we can just keep dollar index and YM here. And then we have gold and crude oil. Let's keep those on 3-minute charts. I think that's a good. We're just gonna look for longs, guys. We're gonna look for a high probability long today. We're gonna be charting mini and executing micro. Back to charting mini, executing micro. I run a Lucid giveaway too, brother. We're gonna give away like 10 Lucid accounts probably at the end of the month. So it's not just for the alpha giveaway is for the iPad if you want, or alpha account. If you want alpha accounts or alpha the iPad, and then that's that. Yeah. Is it gold? No. Trade Nasdaq S&P. Yeah, bias is bullish. Change colors. Yeah, change them slightly. What do you think? I used the indicator before and it made me take more trades than I wanted to, and now I'm gonna look for S&T if I'm about to take a trade. Well, you don't have to worry about that with me, brother. This is simply because, yeah, this isn't even gonna help me because I have ES right here. So, do I even need this? I don't even need this SMT stuff here. Lucid have better rules. I prefer the alpha rules, but Lucid is really good too. Why switch to mini? I just want to chart the mini. There's been a lot of discrepancies. Micro's been having a lot more significant wicks, and I want to just get the most accurate data as possible. So we'll execute micro, chart mini, like the old days. Trading the micro, we're just charting the mini, just studying the mini. I think with SMTs as well, that also looks different. What do I think is going to happen on market open? I have no clue, brother. But what I want to see is if we can go lower and take out sell side, then I can look for a long. And honestly, I don't even think I need this S&T indicator. I mean, you know what? Fine. We'll keep it. My phone? No, I have a second monitor completely. I execute my phone for my live account though. So if I take any live account trades, it'll be on my phone. Old green was better. I like this one. I think it also looks different for you guys. Like, if I go here, I feel like it looks different for you guys than it does for me because my computer has like vibrancy and stuff. Uh, which SMT indicator? I just put it on right now, man. I don't know if it's a good one. It's called SMT3, I guess. I usually just turn SMT indicator on during key times to see if I miss something. I mean, I was hoping it could tell me YM. Wait, what if I just... well, yeah, I don't need... Compete with Asia highs. I don't see that. How good is this indicator? Let's see. Okay, I saw this. It's a pretty clean indicator. It's just a light little gray in the background, so it's not the biggest deal. I feel like my ES side is way bigger. Yeah, we're live on YouTube. Is it gonna rip without us? Hopefully not. Gotta be patient here. Wait till 9:30. See if we can get a stop hunt. Is your buys bullet? Yeah, we're bullish today. It, we just have an idea of higher pricing, and I'm not really interested in any shorts. I don't want to take any shorts today. I really need to be more selective with my trades and trading days. There's no clear direction. Should be a no trade. And right now I have clear direction. I have these two targets that I think are very likely, and who knows? Maybe we get the February high all the way up there. No SMTs here, huh? You know why price has been so overly extended higher from Monday? What makes you say it's overly extended? Apple Trader finally coming on. Oh, is it getting better? That's good. I want to take org fill short if we don't fill it at the open. Today, org fill? What was that price value at? 993 is org close. Oh yeah, I mean that's like one or two candles. What happened at 746? Something about the war update. And see now I can execute NQ or ES very easily because I have it ready. Oh, but the thing is, I'm charting mini anyways, and I'm gonna have to switch on my actual fundeds. So this doesn't even really help me. Unless I just go back to charting micro. I mean, price has been one-sided from Monday. Yeah, we're bullish. We are trending. What was that big wig? New camera? No, I just resized it and stuff. Same camera. Honestly, I've been really lazy to buy a new camera. And I feel like I don't really need it because, I don't really care how good the quality is. What is org? Org is opening range gap. I'll show you it when the market opens. YM in the meantime, also trading higher. Dollar's trading lower. Dollar has very obvious sell side objectives. Very obvious sell side objectives on dollar. So we keep those in mind. And looking at gold, yeah, gold looks bullish as well. Oil looks pretty bearish, which is kind of weird that oil is moving the same as dollar, but what is this? SMTF? We are traders. We are broke. What? Playoff tickets? Possibly. Possibly. I'm gonna miss the first week because I'm gonna be in New York, but maybe when I'm back. Yo, I don't know if did anyone here watch the Charlotte Hornets game yesterday? Like for real? Like did any or at least the highlights? That shit was absolutely cinema, bro. That was the most fun. That was the best game I've seen all year, honestly. Suns choked, bro. Suns choked for real. Suns choked. Bro, Kobe White is tough, bro. He did some crazy shit. I can't lie. There's your opening range gap. So see, yesterday the market closed here, regular trading hours, but today it opened up here. So we opened here. Okay, why does my order quadrants not have 0 and 1? Let's fix this real quick. So we closed here, but we opened here. So that's a gap, opening range gap, right? Okay, prices on this. Okay, so we've already come down, filled 50%. There's a fair value gap here that could deliver higher. I'd really love to see us come, maybe take out these lows at least. Could be this one, but this one at least, and then get a setup. Could you not just hold along? Sure, but you still have to put a stop loss, right? If you're gonna trade with no stop loss, well then you're just gambling your whole account. Rockets going all the way this year? Bro, LeBron's about to take down the Rockets by himself, bro. Do you watch ICT's live streams currently? Yep, I've seen them all. Blazers will beat the Spurs? I don't know about that one, bro. That's a tough take, honestly. The Blazers did play pretty good. Bayern versus Real? Brother, I have no idea about soccer. Chat knows, though. Yo, Melo's a snake for doing that, eh? Bro, why did Melo grab his ankle? Yo, he literally completely tripped him, and now he got injured, bro. Super snake, bro. Super snake stuff. Lux Algo one? I think I looked at that one earlier, but I didn't like it. Buy or sell? I'm going to be waiting for the longs. This indicator's pretty good, I think. I don't have any complaints. KD ain't letting Braun beat him alone. Bro, nobody can stop LeBron, bro. I'm going to tell you right now. You're about to see crazy stuff from LeBron. That's my take. That's my take, and honestly, it's not my strongest take, but I believe in it. Do you personally trade CISD? Sure, yeah. All I know is I saw LeBron do an interview, and the lady asked him, LeBron, what are you gonna have to do this time around? And then he said some shit like everything, just like I always have to, or something like that. Like, come on, bro, this guy's literally sent from above to win the first round. Old man's gonna play 20 minutes max, bro. You know he's playing like 30 plus minutes a game, right? Left one is NQ. Yeah, you can. If you guys look at the bottom left, it'll say which one it is, and that's NQ right there. We didn't take out those lows. ES doesn't have a low below midnight or 8:30, so I still need to see some manipulation lower. Honestly, guys, I'm not effing with this SFT indicator. Honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of it. It's a little bit too much. It's too distracting for me. So let's just take it out completely. Okay. I mean, I can see it, right? The buy side here is being taken. Trust in reach ever. Yeah, I want to see longs today. I want to see a manipulation lower, ideally, before taking anything higher. You guys know, yesterday I got break even, unfortunately. Had a good trade though, it was a good setup. How big are these candles? Let's say we entered here, stop here, 42. Yeah, meant to be a 2 micro trade, potentially. I'm going to switch this to ticks now because we're executing unfunded on Tradeify platform. New TFT season's out? Wait, I actually played a game yesterday. That's crazy. Would you take a short? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Have to take those lows. Yes, taking out the highs. Still SMT at the highs. Still need to see a manipulation lower. We're just gonna sit here and wait. Bullish or bearish? I'm bullish. Want to see a manipulation lower. You got a good crossover? I got a pretty good crossover. I have a better hezzy though. I have a better hezzy. If I'm being honest, I don't have the best crossover, but I have a pretty good hezzy. Yeah, we just gotta wait here, guys. Honestly, Gatie has made my whole week. Nice. Thoughts on fib replacement? What's a fib replacement? Who would you say you play like? KD, honestly. I know it sounds silly because he's like 7'15", but when I was younger and I was playing, I used to literally have like video of KD and I would just try to mimic his moves. So his midi pull up, I tried to make my midi pull up almost the exact same. Um, his hezzy 3, any of his hezzies, honestly, they're all that's exactly how I play. The only thing I would say I don't do as much as KD. No, but KD shoots a lot of mid-range shots. I'm like a mid-range player, to be honest. Yeah, pretty much KD. 30-second inverse to the upside. I wouldn't take. I still need to see some level of lows get taken. I played like LeBurger or Bullish today. Weather's getting nice though. I'm pretty much KD. Yeah, I'm pretty much KD. If anything, he learned from me some one thing or two. I get called Jalen or Luca. Wait, Jalen. Which Jalen, bro? You gotta be way more specific than that. There's like 25 Jalen's in the NBA. Jalen Brunson? Bro, Hornets game was crazy. Hornets game was crazy last night. Honestly, peak cinema. Like, better than any movie. Like, that shit was absolutely cinema. That was cinema. It's so, yeah, it was just so nice that it was in the Charlotte arena, too. Jalen Brunson. Bro, honestly, that slow guard, that slow ish, not like slow, but like slow. Like, you're not like a Tyrese Maxey. Like, you're a, you know, that slow, like meaty, slow and meaty. I would use guard. Did you not watch Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid? No, honestly, I don't watch soccer. How many hours before the session do you wake up? One. When is playoffs starting? Well, the play-in tournament started. The official playoffs start tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, I think. First round tomorrow. Football, bro, not soccer. So what's soccer then? What's soccer? Besides soccer. What's wrong with saying soccer, man? A term I made up? I didn't make up the word soccer. It's in the dictionary. LaMelo been hooping. LaMelo's been hooping. Peak Valorant rank. I was a Mortal 3 with like 360 RR or something. Hey, that fadeaway from White is. That fadeaway from Kobe White was absolutely crazy, bro. He's that dude, bro. I guess he's that dude. Oh, Saturday's the first game. I'm tripping. It's American. It's Americans. The sport was created in the United Kingdom and within football, and worldwide it's called football. In Europe, it's football. In North America, it's soccer. Well, I live in North America, so I guess we call it soccer. Do I watch American football? Only when it's like playoffs, maybe here and there. Not really. Worldwide is football, and only North America calls it that. Weird. North America's weird like that. Okay. We're trying to take out some objectives. The question is basically how high can ES go? February high on ES is very high. But the buy side right here is also pretty high. ES does have some buy side here though. So I'll just label that. See if it wants to get there. 70324. Or 7034, sorry. No. Unfortunately. What's the tax rate in Canada? Pretty high. It gets pretty high. Shorts are possible. It's possible, but I wouldn't take any shorts, and not in this market. No way. ES is 30 points from all-time highs? Wait, for real? No, it's 70 points. You have beta just turned off. Yeah, ES can hit this 7043 today, though. ES can take out 7043. ES1, you have beta just off. What do you think about inversions of pre-market gaps? Good confluences. Good confluence. Good confluence. Opening 4K in a day. Nice, bro. We may have to, if this just goes. I mean, the issue is here, we're just going to have to suffice with no manipulation below the open, I guess. The 5-minute gap fill, maybe? No, nothing. So I don't know. Silver bullet protraction model is possible. We're gonna have to wait till 10 a.m. We're gonna have to wait till 10 a.m. and just see, because now that we've taken out the highs, I don't even know. Like, I have a target on ES, but no real conviction that it can actually go. So stock market looking like Nvidia's almost at 200. Microsoft up's nice. Yeah, people are gonna short this for sure. A lot of ICT traders will short here, and it could deliver. What's a beta adjust? It just adjusts for contract changes. Portfolio shitting money, yeah, for real. Which index are you executing on? Probably NQ today, but maybe yes. I have both open here, so it's really easy for me to do what I want to do now. I guess you can say bias. I'm bullish. We're gonna be bullish every day, guys. We'll be bullish higher time frame every day. We may take a counter trend trade here and there. Not today though. Most unlikely today. How do I turn it off? Bottom right of the screen. You want to turn it on. Yeah, a lot of ICT traders will short here. They think this is going to be a top. And it's possible. But it doesn't matter who wins. PSG has its second Champions League win. 7036. I think 7043 is a good draw for ES. We've taken out buy side. Market rallied up, took buy side. Seeing some speed lower. Sell side is here. I would use this level as sell side measure. Take out buy side, sell side. See if it wants to do that. Or if it just wants to retrace into opening range gap. I was thinking about shorting, but the entry wasn't there. It depends on what you need to see. Stop loss on NQ is around 40 points. Why don't you target org 25? Org already failed on NQ. I don't want to take a counter trend trade, honestly. I'd rather just be more selective and not trade and take a counter trend trade. Yeah. Shorts, possible. Pretty good speed right now. See if it delivers sales. I'm just gonna be watching it. It will step them like before in 2020. Oh, an alpha trader, you're good. Don't worry. Are you trading minis today? No. I have a second tab up for my funded accounts and my live account. I'm just charting the minis from now on. I'm gonna go back to charting minis. Oh, there she goes. There she goes. A lot of people just caught a really nice short up in here. Where you can't make this shit up. This is the breaker. Which chart is this? This is the NASDAQ. No, I'm not in this. You'll see if I take a trade. And today again? What's today? You got break even to long or short, you mean? Hopefully we push higher, even higher now. I'd probably still want to see sell side get taken. At least here. Too early for me to long. I think this breaker probably hold. I don't know. Looks like it'll hold, if I'm being honest. OTE breaker play. Anyways, it's not my trade. Morning, brother. Low-key liking. I think the war is like ending. I think that's why it's picking up. I don't know. Small fair value gap in here. Should be a 2-minute gap there, right? Yeah, it's kind of high though. Let me clean this up here. It's too early for me to long, man. Honestly, this is too back and forth for me. The 2-minute gap traded into just now. A protraction model here wouldn't actually be the worst. Honestly, it'd be quite convincing. A 2-minute order block, pretty good risk reward too. I don't think it'll form though. I think it's just gonna be choppy, but it actually wouldn't be. It'd actually be pretty convincing. Daily unfilled gap below. Yeah, that is true. There is a gap below. After caught that short, had a limit sell at Asia high with 10-point stop, 50-point TP. Nice, bro. To the moon. Yeah, it's hard to say. A little bit out of sync. Let's check out YM here. Whoa, YM also weak. Dollar index took out some objectives. I think it can still go lower though. Yeah, YM pretty weak. Nasdaq's just doing its own thing for now. We inverse that breaker to remove that. Yeah. This is not enough for me to go long, man. Honestly. Long this? Org fill, I guess. Close. We filled org. Swept some sell side here. Minor sell side. I don't really like that. I want to see like a more clean manipulation. Not this, just little. I did say initially just this, but I would have preferred. I mean, there is SMT here, so I guess we did have a little bit more of a manipulation. Ooh, look at that. Looks like looks just like the indicator. We don't need no indicator. Um, yeah, I don't like anything here really. I considering a protraction model long. Yes, already NQ already taking out some buy side. Did I take an OB here? It'd have to form on both. What are we targeting? 0.15? Something like this, perhaps. Whole number. YM is just going lower. This just looks fake to me. YM is just going lower. I don't like it, honestly. I don't like it. The target being the AM high here on ES and potentially more. Has the potential to go, in my opinion. Anyways, I can't take it long here. I mean, for one, I guess it did technically form the OB, but if you look at YM just going lower. ES not doing anything much. It is the macro. There is SMT at the low. We did get some sort of manipulation lower, but it's still not enough for me, honestly. Target is 7043 on ES, and then obviously the high on ES as well. The AM high on ES. Yeah, this is gonna fail, honestly. This is if we broke below here, I would expect this to get cleaned up. Looks like ES wants the full sell side. Equal lows. It's a really nice protraction on ES. NQ doing its own thing, man. NQ doing its own thing. Short and long, they're both with my priority, not just random. Nice, bro. You don't have to justify. Notice we never close below. Considering jumping in here. ES can form order block. Hold above. Try. Weak. No, just like visually. I won't actually calculate it. I never really calculate it. It's just visually, just so you know like how much more can we really go. Why is bullish? Not looking too bullish though. So we'll see. It's looking more like a range session. I don't know. My attention goes to these equal lows on ES. I may actually consider a short here if the market uh, fails to rally higher and then breaks the equal lows. We'll make a higher high. No SMT on that, but there's still one here. That's a 15-minute gap on, or 5-minute, no 15, but there's a 5-minute bearish there on ES. If we were to break lower quite aggressively here, I think I would try actually. I think I would actually try. It doesn't seem like it wants to be a trend day higher. YM's already shown a lot of weakness. I don't think YM reverses. So I think there's a bias flip here. I think there's a bias flip here and see if we can break aggressively. Maybe we got a short here, or hypothetically, we can get it with 2 micro. Let's see. Take it on ES. I would just take it on NQ. You could take it on ES. Do I want to switch to ES? We did a decent amount of contracts on ES. 6 times 5. I think the draw on NQ is just a little bit easier. But yeah, we may take it on ES depending how it forms. We'll see what looks cleaner when it forms. It'd be 2 cons on NQ probably, and then around 4 or 5 on ES, which is a lot better. A lot better. We'll see. 1 minute till 10 a.m. So YM weak. Dollar still looks weak. Yeah, I like a. Yeah, actually, dollar does look weak. unless it rejects off this 5 minute. You bearish right now? I'm pretty neutral right now. I'm more if this then that. I'm if this then that. There's 10 a.m. open. The XY initially moving lower. Maybe YM just doing its own thing. Hmm. Seven-point stop on ES is how many contracts? 7 times 5 is 35. 35 times 2 is 4. Yeah, we could probably get 4 cons on ES. I am ready to short 4 cons on ES here, I think. Let's switch this out. Yeah, I'm thinking something at like 712 here. Okay, what was that? Potentially 712 there. See if we respect this bearish fair value gap or not. MT there as well. Yeah, ES definitely the better short if it delivers. I'm ready to short 4 cons on ES. YM still very bearish. Wow, YM very, very bearish. Honestly, just this market, man. But it's just going higher on these two. YM's going lower. You would have to respect this gap. Otherwise, we cancel the idea. We also have an SMT here. What are they? Double SMT, I guess you can say. Yeah, this would be a nice OB protraction model. Stop would be 4.5. That would be only 4.5 points. So I could probably get in 5 cons. the lower low here. Top will go above 717. Want to see them both go lower. Great. Let's try it out, guys. ES short. We're in micros, we're not in minis. This is just, I'm in on my funded accounts. Oops. And see if we can get a run below. Honestly, we can get a run below here. That is not a good reaction initially. Yeah, it looks like we're immediately going to get stopped here, honestly. Looks like we're immediately going to get stopped. To the top of the fair value gap. Waiting here. We can get below here. That would be the real. I would expect us to speed up if we can get below here. Right now, still working inside that fair value gap. Top at the high inside the fair value gap. Pretty good displacement on NQ. Decent. See if ES wants to follow. Looks like it wants to follow. Oh. Okay, real slow. I was expecting speed once we made a lower low. No speed. NQ's pulling higher now, so I think we get stopped here probably. YM retracing slightly. Yeah, we do get. See, the micro hasn't stopped me out yet. We're still in on the micro. See if micro wants to go up there too. Yeah, obviously not what I was expecting after entry. Yeah, micro stops us too. I was expecting potentially us to sync up with YM. Hard to say what will happen. We have to wait for 10:30 or 10:50 before looking for anything else. Minus 125 there. I'll start journaling this inside my. So we'll be a little bit more patient now. Probably wait till 10:30. Trade rating. I actually like that trade quite a bit. 8. Execution rating. Not much I can really do. 8. Yeah, we'll see what it wants to do. It's a little bit unclear now. A little bit unclear. We entered at 10:06. Let's stop that. 10:10. I'd have to wait till 10:30. Narrative, reason, model, agreement, sufficient range, distribution. I was looking for M30 and H4. Confluences, there was SMT, speed. I mean, there was speed on this wick, but then it wicked, unfortunately. We could have waited for a body closure here, maybe. That would have maybe been the better decision at 10:06. Instead of just shorting the lower low, short the body closure. Shorted the lower low. Never closed below. Never formed the OB. Because we never technically got order block here. We never got the OB because we closed above. So that wick did a lot of damage. SMT speed and sponsor, yeah, above the opening. I would say there's no speed there. Okay, we wait. We've taken out this high here. The candles are getting really small. Take some W's on stream, please. I don't think so. I don't think you should copy me, brother. Acting like I'm trying to lose my trades or something. Hi, I asked you yesterday if I wanted to trade a funded account through Alpha Future using trading platform. Yep, you don't need a subscription. You just have to connect Tradeify to TradingView. That's all you have to do. PA so bad it has me wishing we were in March. Yeah, I mean, I think that loss was potentially avoidable. Could have waited for the close. I wanted a really good risk reward trade there, though. What other platforms do you have? YouTube. We're on YouTube Live. Yeah, I think it's pretty low probability now. It's really hard to say what will happen. Dollar index keeps going lower. YM keeps going lower. ES and NQ are doing their own thing. I still think we can move lower because I don't think we're in a trend environment today. I think today's an inside day potentially. So I don't mind trying one more. It hasn't been. Why is Alpha Future spread so bad? It shouldn't be that bad. I don't know. Massive drop in choppy buildup is definitely a signal that it's going lower. Massive drop in a choppy buildup. Sure. I mean, sounds logical. Yeah, waiting for 10:30 now. 10:15 is 15-minute chart looks completely bullish. We just have that one wick. This is gonna take an AM session high. So that SMT we were initially peeing off of is gonna be taken here. Most likely, I think. So that initial protraction idea, I guess, played. It's kind of sloppy though, really. It's really sloppy. My gambler is in such a good standing. I don't know if I want it to be the gambler anymore. There you go. 10 Vic stop my break even. I'll find the TP. Yeah, tough. Tough delivery, really. I mean, we left equal lows, and then we get a run back to AM session high. Nothing clear in here. Not for me, at least. Yeah, I wouldn't call this a big drop off. This long? What do you mean? 1006 wick, 1006. 1006 wick got me as well. It was looking real nice when it was forming, and then it went. Oop. Yeah, YM just does not want to go higher, I guess. YM's just doing its own thing. YM's inside a 4-hour bullish for value gap. It's a crazy SMT there. Dollar index is going to take out sell side. Nasdaq ES take out buy side. I don't think I would short this anymore, honestly. It would be a retracement short idea, not even like a long. So you just have to watch it deliver 7043. Was that daily high? I think it'll just deliver here, and I don't see myself taking anything. Maybe a protraction model from the 5. I don't know. We'll see. 1030 protraction is not never a bad idea. I told you no alt ES high on your Trumps. I'm glad all this shit fucked up. No, we can't blame Trump, guys. Like, we can't be blaming anyone but ourselves. Can you just hurry up and take a trade on board? What? I don't want to trade this shit. Wednesday's worst day for me anyways. Take a break, brother. Got my order on 7012 and got to that 709 and I've lost all my profits and I'm in drawdown on all the funders. Wait, I've got my order on 7012. Wait, so you're in long at 7012? So that's 709? This wick stopped you on your long? Oh my god, you're fill. Oh my god. That fill is so bad. Wow. That fill is that wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, I see. Wait, that's crazy. He got filled all the way here, or all the way here. Oh, same thing happened to you. That happened to a lot of you guys, huh? Wait, did that happen to me? Shit, let me see one sec. Where did I get filled? How do you check executions? Does anyone know how to check executions on Tradeify? My live account got a good fill, so my live account got the fill at 701250. Yeah, I got filled right here. I mean, it's not that much, but it's a 1 point difference, but I don't have a red triangle on my chart. There's a 5-minute bullish fair value gap here. We haven't traded into it actually, so I'm just gonna leave it annotated. We may just have to get maybe a bread and butter scalp here. Yeah, well, you guys are all short, huh? You guys bearish, I guess. NT Diddy lost them and see how much. Well, I'd want to see I'd want to see the execution, but what is your model in trading? I trade the power of 3. Hey, Gaty, how are you so disciplined in life? I see that you are ever conscientious with everything. What does conscientious mean? Just a lot of hours put in, I guess, brother. Just a lot of hours. I may consider a bread and butter long here and just target the minor buy side. If it wants to give it to us, I will take. Otherwise, it's gonna be a no more trades for the AM. Yeah, I could have waited for a closure here at 10:06. I was trying to front run the OB. Quick reflection. Yeah, I've already journaled it. It's already journaled. I tried to front run the OB. OB didn't form. It wicked. Obviously, I was just offside though, so I was just offside. If it was going to go lower, I do think that was the right trade. Just simply not going lower, right? Simply not going lower. I wasn't expecting a trend day, but I think now, looking at it, it could become a trend day. It can become a trend day. Key opened indicator, ICT, kill zones and pivots, TFO. Yeah, the draw is 7043 on ES. That's what I want. This could be a silver bullet buy right here. Yeah. Question is, do we take a high of day protraction? That sounds like a bad idea, honestly. Sounds like a bad idea. High of day protraction. There is a lot of room from here to here. It's 3R. What's the risk on that? 6. I may take a high of day protraction, honestly. I don't think we're gonna get a break below this low, honestly. Quick math. 6. 4 contract trade. Dollar index still looks weak. Okay. I'm gonna enter long high of day protraction. We're looking for something like this. Holy shit. Decent timing right there, I guess. Um, anyways, high of day protraction. Um, a trade like this is kind of a set and forget because it doesn't have to be, but So what was the risk here? 4 times 6. 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 2 is 6. Yeah, so around 1. Yeah, so just under 1 R. And we're looking for 7043. It's a high of day protraction model. I don't often take this, but on trend days, it's very good risk to reward. It's a very good risk to reward trade. You can't manage this too much. So let's see. I'll start journaling this trade as well. Sponsor and speed. There really wasn't a sponsor in this trade actually, besides the 1 minute. Trade checklist. I do like everything here. Risk management is good. Distribution. We're looking for weekly, daily, 4-hour, and 30-minute distribution here. This is in the direction of the weekly potential distribution. Trade rating. I'm only going to give this trade like a 7 out of 10. The 4-hour protraction model. Entry time 10:23 a.m. And we don't know the result and stuff now. Trade notes. Anticipating trend AM to daily target on ES. Taking a high of day protraction model and fusion rating. I haven't managed that yet, so I don't know. Result, I don't know. But anyways, this is a trade. What are you doing to journal? I made my own website to journal. Is this paper? No, I took it on my funded, guys. The only reason you see this on paper is because I want to chart the mini, executing the micro. I took this on my live account and my funded. You think our off chart life will matter whether it's good or bad? Of course. Never been so manipulated. I've held long since yesterday morning. Where do you think I should put TP? Well, I have a TP at 7043, but I don't want to tell you where to put TP. How much dollars is one handle mini on ES? $50. I'm not trading minis, guys. I'm in 4 micros. 4 micros. I'm risking only $125. Why not minis? Too much risk for me. What is your TP? 7043.25. Good shit. What made you take that? Just a high of day protraction model. We closed above the high. I took it. Retrace the gap. Close above. And I'm anticipating a trend for the rest of the session, hopefully. You know, hopefully we don't go sideways. Hopefully we don't go sideways. You tried scalping? No. Some trades are fast, but not like actively. Do you think our off? Yeah, it matters for sure. Why not 703875? You're right. Let me just change because I think it's gonna go there. There's a buy side daily high objective. Hoping for an AM trend. This was my original game plan, but then I switched from my original game plan because I was looking at this and I said, it doesn't look like it's going to be a trend day. And then I saw this. I'm like, well, if we're getting above here, there's a chance it's a trend day. So we'll see, I guess. That's the idea. We're just trying to capture part of the trend. If you turn beta adjust off, this is your all-time high. So it's a key high for me. How many points are we targeting here? 17. What's the math on that? Just over 2 R-ish. We can probably get a contract added at some point. contract potentially. The question is, where would I trail? Honestly, I don't know where I would trail. The 5-minute low here. It can stop can already be there. It's irrelevant. It's not even. It doesn't even count as a trailed stop. Honestly, it's just should be there anyways. But I'll take a slightly reduced stop, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of just a set and forget, really, guys. Kind of just a set and forget. I just wait, see if it trends, or if it doesn't trend. We're going all the way to 26,200. That'd be great, man. For me, I guess, right? Um, it's been pretty good grip on this trade. And 30 now. I'd expect continuation. I don't have a 1030 annotation here. I can't be asked to change. Oh, I can put one here actually. Can you do your best you like jazz impression? I don't even know where that's from, bro. If you wanted to be aggressive, you could trail it here. That's too aggressive. That's a 5-minute gap. You really can't trail it there. Why is NQ so much more bullish now, man? What is this? What is this? NQ is gonna hit that February high at 26,250. ES gotta pick up the pace here, man. It's from B movie. Yeah, I don't remember. I don't know B. I know B movie. I just don't remember that exact line. Don't remember the line. 26 February high was, yeah. I had that as a best case scenario today. It looks like it's gonna be in play. Um, my TP is 7043. Can you guys not see? It says right here 7043. I've just got the limit, and that's it. I don't see how I can manage this because it's already high of day. So, NQ is looking a lot more bullish. Is YM catching up? No, YM is doing its own thing completely. We get like a little bit of, like, if we took the same trade on NQ here, we'd be up 44. We'd be up over 1R. I guess we're also around 1R here too. Okay, I guess it's about the same. NQ just looks better now. Like I'm just looking at it visually. You think YM6 or longs could pan out? It looks really weak. I don't know why, honestly. I wouldn't look for it. You might get something like this on the upside, but I'm not quite confident. Missed your entry. Oh, okay. It's good to trade London and just hold from low of day. You could try to find the daily power 3 from London, yeah. Same but different. You don't know B movie, no. Volume is so ass. Yeah, it's starting to like slowly die off on ES. The candles. Trading back into a 5-minute gap here. No 10-minute gap, so 5-minute gap. This may give me something to pyramid on. Like if we were to break higher here, I could actually probably pyramid one or two cons and then trail. So I'll put an order there. I have to respect this 5-minute gap though. It's just coming down pretty strong. But if we can retake that, that'd be really good. It would just be a nice 5-minute order block pretty much. I may put my order up here just to make sure that it actually closes. I don't want to get wicked again. Decent speed so far. I want to see it really pull higher here. Get above that 1030 open. If we can close above 1030 open, it's a really good sign. So 5-minute gap, SMT, NQ is about to make a higher high. Yeah, it looks like NQ is the leading asset here. So we want to make sure that if NQ takes this, we're ready. And then I would trail here and I want to see the next candle just go. The faster the next candle, the more confident I will be in the trade. So far, it's not even moving higher. If we close below here, I may actually terminate early because that's like, then I'm seeing a breakaway gap and then the up close candle get faked out. So I'm going to watch this closely. But I also want to give the trend idea a chance. But we really shouldn't make a lower low here. Yeah, NQ already had the inversion. This inversion already formed on NQ. YM's going lower. Cancel this for now. Waiting. TP's at 7043. Did you say it's best to not trade during? No, you gotta practice. If you're a day trader and you don't like the sideways markets, you don't like the all-time high markets, what do you like? What do you want? I think it's important to practice. Does anyone know how to pull the measure tool on phone? I have no idea. I think it's the ruler. You gotta click the ruler. Why is your TP up there? I mean, do you want to discuss the possible reasons? Let's brainstorm here. What could it possibly be for my TP to be up there? Could be I think it's going there. That's one option, right? Could be just random, right? Just for fun, just put it at a random level, right? That wouldn't make sense though. So probably not that one. Yeah, there's only two options, man. So probably the first one. That's, yeah, coming down really strong. I don't think it'll bounce off of this fair value gap, but it's possible. It's possible. Small stop hunt, 1028 on NQ. And then at least I could pyramid above here. We'll see. Something I've never been really able to do is capture a full AM trend, you know. I've just really never been able to. Every time I try to capture a trend, something like this happens. And people will short this. And you know what? It looks like not the worst, but I'm not gonna short. Um, yeah, my stop is definitely next year. Hmm. Now they're just playing with me. Now they're playing with me. Now they're giving me the opportunity to get out break even. That's a strong candle. Now they're playing with me. Well, we can at least trail here. Playing with me. Playing with me. They're not making it easy for us. Can't pyramid this. The stop's not even trailed. Unless I trail to the bottom here. Did we respect the 5? On NQ we did. Yeah, we'd have to close above here for me to consider anything. Because this could just all the way back down. And then I'll close it early if I see something like that. But I'll give it a chance, the inversion. So far, decent speed. I'd have to only pyramid 1 if I did pyramid. I'll wait for closure before pyramiding. Okay, let's try one pyramid. Let's stop at 2, 1. Already just slightly under risk, so that puts us at around pretty close to exactly 150. Stop is 5.25. Yeah, so 5.25 times 5. We can actually pyramid one more if I really wanted to, but I won't. We'll just leave it at 5, I think. But I could. We're risking only 130, so I could. Stop here. See if we can get above here. Get a nice 1030 power of 3. Open. Put it high. Sweep. Stop hunt. Go higher. The stop hunt's a lot more clear on the NASDAQ if you see NQ. Back to the waiting game. TP is 7043. It will go higher. The reason for that pullback was for me to stop you. for me to stop. I took this on my funded and live account, guys. We're in on the funded. We're in on my live account too. Close, Gatie, please close. Are you in long too? Can you explain your long? Protraction model long. I'm anticipating AM trend. You think this is a good pyramid? Yeah, I do. I pyramided. I don't know if you can see. Hmm. 7043. Can you guys not see the tick protraction model? What is just one of my models? continuation model. It's on YouTube if you're curious, but there's a lot of models out there. I heard the reason for that pullback was to stop me. You're all good now. That would be nice. Not for you, but for me. First presentation. I don't even know which one I would use. This one probably. Or I don't know. This one maybe. The cleanest one. Man, on my biggest crash out streak, I have to join you, bro. I have to join you. Can I have the link? Link to what? It's been so difficult in the AM session. Like we've been in such a slump in AM. How you been? I've been good. I like personally I've been good. AM session's been tough for me recently, honestly. It's been so tough. Just feel like I'm working overtime in AM session. But Asia's been really good to me. PM session's been good. And lunch has been pretty good to me too. You know. If it wasn't for those sessions, we'd be in pretty deep drawdown. It's on YouTube, brother. It's on YouTube. Just my free YouTube channel. It will go higher. The reason for that, yeah. We took this on funded and live account, guys. So we'll see. We'll see what it wants to do. I like the low here. What I really need to see here is we need to get above these highs as soon as possible. The longer it takes, the more I would be skeptical that 1050 macro is going to come clean this up. Was in the Asia trade for 4 hours yesterday. Edge my TP, then break even me, then go full TP. Yeah, that's frustrating, bro. That's valid crash out territory. You've made it to valid crash out territory. You've made it, brother. Yeah, NQ swept that low, but it's just gonna become now it's minor sell side, right? So lunch can run on minor sell side. This is just looking really choppy. Having a hard time. Yeah, honestly, something I need to work on is catching trend days because I feel like whenever I try, something like this happens, where it's just like we take the high and then we chop, you know? And then all the trends I don't take, I was like, it might just chop. Just keeps going. Keeps going. It's something I need to work on, really. It looks pretty good for a trend day. I mean, we got a low below the open. We have a very good target here, 743. Hey, Gatie, I know some ICT trading concepts and conferences that have been trading Euro USD with them. How could I smoothly transition to futures and learn more about them? You want the easiest answer, brother? You're going to go to ChatGPT. You're going to send that exact same prompt, actually. That same thing you put in my text, just copy that, put it into ChatGPT. And it will give you the easiest explanation that you'll ever have. You can let us know when you'll stream afternoon or evening. Yeah, honestly, bro, I don't think I want to, man. I don't think I want to stream afternoon. We've been it's literally the only time I've been like catching kind of consistent wins. I just want to keep. I don't want to stream, and I don't know if it's gonna make a roll. Expect that. The idea Apex activation fees get cheaper if you buy them. You have to look at the promotion. I think it does. But yeah. So I watch ICT mentorship. I recommend it. I love ICT mentorships personally. You think AI trading works? Not in the way I think you mean. No. Don't worry, Ben SMC cannot get into breakout retest continue either. Well, first of all, what another trader is succeeding or failing to do is really, really irrelevant to me. First of all. Second of all, I guess this is sort of a break and retest, huh? Yeah, it is. I would say a little bit more specific, exactly where to enter, exactly where to put the stop, but this candle better speed up here. I can probably trail my stop here, honestly. If I want to be aggressive here, do we have a 5? I mean, we'll put it at 722 for now. And how do I want to manage this? It's kind of tough to say. I'm considering a break even above this high because I'd want to see it trend. I'm considering. Yeah, we should respect this invert. I mean, if we're gonna go, man, if we're gonna trend like all the trends I miss, it really shouldn't be making a lower low. So I think we'll run a break even and then just not pyramid, just break even and hold. We got one pyramid in here, 17 points. All right, it's in God's hands now. Stop is 7-0. Seven zero 2650. If I wanted to be aggressive, I could pyramid here, but it's 1050 macro, and that's a time where we can come clean this up. And it looks like it's going to do that, honestly. It already looks like it's just going to sweep the minor buy side and then come back and attack these lows. This candle's coming in strong, right? I don't think this inversion will support prices higher, but I guess we'll see. At least we positioned ourselves for a potential trend. Shorts, I actually think it doesn't look bad, honestly. I think NQ's a little bit behind, but it actually doesn't look bad. I just want to see if NQ respects its bullish fair value gap or inverses. NQ is still respecting, so NQ still looks good. ES a lot stronger on this candle. This was a trend. The trend on NQ in general is actually really good. If we took the same trade on NQ, I would be 60 points. Yeah, we'd be up 2R on NQ. While on ES, the most we got was 1R. It's unfortunate a little bit, but NQ was a lot nicer. Yeah, NQ moved a lot more than ES, unfortunately for us. Because yeah, we'd be up like 2R. We could even argue partially. We could even secure 1R and then leave the rest, right? We have an SMT here and the bearish fair value gap. This looks like it's gonna move lower. I'm just gonna sit it at break even again in case we do just trend and every short setup fails. But there's SMT here with the bearish fair value gap. That's really not good. We're just kind of hoping that like every bear setup fails because we just keep going up, right? That's like the only narrative here. Everyone who just keeps trying to short the highs just keeps getting stopped out, and this is one of those days. It looks good on NQ. If only we can get some NQ love here. It looks a lot better on NQ. It's not a bad break even stop. It covers the low here, and then a little bit more. Yeah, I like the stop. It makes sense, kind of. Yeah, funded it live. Whatever it takes on NQ. Yeah, bro, honestly, positive, exact same, bro. I've been actually getting kind of frustrated with that. I've been kind of getting frustrated with that. Just like every time I trade ES, NQ delivers more, and every time I trade NQ, ES delivers more. Every time I don't trade YM, YM's absolutely beautiful, and every time I do trade YM, does nothing. Like, what do I do, man? What's the clue? Like, I shorted the stronger asset, bro. ES was stronger all day. All day, ES was stronger. No. Nasdaq switches up. You took the long here? Yeah. It's a good trade. That's a good setup, honestly. Feel your pain? If I could just get some sort of like, I don't know, some sort of indication of which one is likely to move more. I thought can I show you guys how good this target is? Look at this. ICT was talking about this on live stream yesterday. Turn off beta adjust. This is your all-time high. Bro, there's no better target than that. Come on, man. 7043. It's all-time high if you turn off beta adjust. It's the only buy-side pool. NQ has nothing clear. February high here, I guess. All-time high with beta adjust off is 349. I guess. We've moved more on the day. Like, I don't know. ES is the stronger one, higher time frame too. Like, but then we traded and risk to reward wise, NQ's. Look, NQ's like already above here, man. NQ's trading right here. It's a trend day. What's YM doing? You know what? At least we didn't long YM. At least we didn't long YM. Could have been worse, I guess. We're only second of the third one. You have a backtest whether ES or NQ will be stronger or weaker. It's not. It's relative to the move. There's no like NQ one is strong, one is weak. It's some moves one is stronger, some moves one is weaker. Initially for the day, like okay, I guess this move lower was a little bit more animated, and I guess we should have switched when we saw this. I guess that was our indication, But the whole other day and the higher time frame ES was, so yes, there's meeting every day unless I'm busy. It'll be after this trade. Unless the trade starts going to like 11:30, then we'll just do it while I'm in. I'm sure this PA has been trashed for so long. If anyone disagrees, then you can't blame PA. I don't think anyone disagrees that it's difficult, but you can't blame price action. And Nasdaq just keeps printing, man. Nasdaq just keeps printing. 1023. We got an entry at 1023. Yeah, we'd be up over like almost 2.5 R now. Keep it on or off. I keep it on, but ICT does teach. Same with settlement, to swap and see the targets. And if you have a target, you just use whichever one's closer. Right? It's easier. Just low hanging fruit. Like why is this moving down right now? What NQ has a nice solid green body candle. But ES has this little down wiki. Little wiki. Why did you hate NQ, bro? It's always better. It's not always better. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. I mean, we were kind of right about the trend day. At any moment here, lunch can start to retrace. How would you go about using your PO3 with a 4-hour bias with a 30-minute 3M fractal? If you're bullish, look for a move below the open. And when you get confirmation that it's fake move, you can go long. How do you turn off beta adjust? Bottom right corner of your trading view. Hmm. I think it'll get us out here. ES is just too weak. Minor stop hunt again. There's SMT here too. It's possible it holds. Go ahead and put the stop there. 2725. This shitty trend. How can you link live and prop? What do you mean live and prop? I trade my live account on my phone. I don't trade it. I'm screen recording this trade, but I'm just gonna delete it because this is the most sad. You know what? The recording never even started actually. Nasdaq makes a higher high again. Can ES? Let's get some catch up here. You know that's what I want to see. I want to see. I want to see some ES play catch up. Don't get left behind, buddy. Surely ES has some FOMO. I'm just gonna put the stop here so I can see the SMT because OCD like that. Fine. NQ makes higher high again. ES no higher high yet. Oh, it may not make one. I don't know, but I'm gonna get rewarded for patience here. Around this high is a 1R for me. I want to close 1R when there's a potential for this. Is my stop good? Yeah, it's a pretty good stop loss. But if we actually make a higher high here, that's a pretty good stop to hold through lunch. Yeah, I think I would just hold this. We're close to lunch hour. Yeah, officially lunch hour is 11:30, but we're already in 10:50 macro, and we're forming SMTs at the highs. So I don't know. We'll see. This looks like it could get us. You'll briefly explain premium and discounts. Okay. See this entire range from low. This is morning session low, morning session high. Okay, currently. So anything above that 50% is considered a short-term premium. Premium, because it's above the 50%. Okay. Anything below can be considered a range discount. So it's premium of this range and discount of this range. When we're above an opening price, a higher time frame opening price, that can also be considered premium. Below the opening price, think about it, because if we started here, we go below, that's cheaper than where we started. If we go above, that's more expensive than where we started. So anything below an open can be considered short-term discount or premium. And that's it. That's the only concept I use. We're up around 1R right here. If we get a solid break above this high, I think I will hold because that's a nice SMT. It's a 15-minute low stop. If we can get above, it's an hourly low stop. It's the 11 a.m. low. So if we get above here, there's actually a decent chance that this low could be safe. And the risk reward potential is still really good. Oh, on the daily, it's so possible. The only question is does a stop make sense? And I think it does. It's good enough. It's good enough risk reward potential for me. NQ is coming down strong right now. That's the strongest NQ candle I've seen. This one just opened and went down immediately. There's actually an S&P that favors us for once. Here, it's gonna break immediately. Yeah, this candle's coming strong. We got the inversion finally, but we immediately inversed it again. ES NQ has some clean equal lows here. It may want to take those out. We never actually reinversed. Let this be the chosen inversion right here. Let this be the chosen one. Like how it wicked into it. When does the FEG become invalid? Never, brother. All-time high is possible. I'm gonna give this a couple more ticks, I think. So I must stop 727. Oh, 727 should be good. Okay, NQ swept out those short-term lows. And we're out, I think. Yeah. Okay, it was fun playing. Very fun playing. I really hope this thing just goes all the way down. Otherwise, I'm gonna get FOMO. But that was break even. Exit time 11%. So we held for a while. Couldn't catch the trend. Definitely. Trade SL. Aftermath. We'll see what happens after. How did I manage that trade? I think I managed pretty good. Give myself an 8. Um, yeah, we'll break even on that one. Okay, well, that's all for me today. If this was to inverse, I'd probably expect it to go higher, but I don't think I would. I mean, I would definitely wouldn't take it. Just been a little bit too sideways for me. For me to try anything. Um, really hope this just spools lower. I really hope this just goes. At least take out this. Yeah. I don't want to wait. I'll wait here till I'm gonna wait like 4 or 5 minutes just to see. You're gonna come back. I won't stream, but I'll probably trade PM if the target's not hit. Stop hunt potentially. I guess we'll see. It's already looking pretty strong, honestly. In fact, ES looks like the stronger asset now. That's what's crazy here. ES looks like the stronger asset now. We took anything, yeah, we took a long, we got break even. And fortunately, even stopped out by 2 ticks. I'm okay, brother. I appreciate it. Can't even swing trade on props. Pretty difficult for me. I'd assume at least a higher high here, and then after that, I don't know. You just manually close? That's even more frustrating. That's even more frustrating. But we don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna run up here or if it's just gonna take the because I wouldn't close the position. So right, the idea was to capture the trend. It wasn't there. We'll have to catch it next time. You know, we just gotta keep looking to improve. Honestly, because it's been a tough, guys. It's been a tough AM session for me. Honestly, I want to see a monster wick right now. See a monster wick. Goodness, it's gonna go. Trading is so frustrating sometimes, man. I just got break even on my long. I don't think it's going anywhere today. I'll stay for now. I would do wonderful things if this just dumped right now. Wonderful things I would do. Wonderful. Wonderful things. That was before that candle. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Happy I stayed out this morning, waited 2 hours for nothing. 2008 loss, please. What's that? That is me getting stop hunted, brother. That's what that is. Oh, the next candle is going to be so green, too. Watch this. The next candle is going to be so green. Morning session's been so tough for me, guys. Honestly, morning session's been so tough. When we have the right idea, we can't get it done. And when we have the wrong idea, market lets us know. But it can literally only get better from here, right? It can't get much worse. Can't get much worse. It's paper trading, you're fine. I was trading my accounts, bro. Thought that was the perfect short setup. Yeah, honestly, it wasn't looking like I wouldn't call it perfect. A lot of consolidation back and forth here, but it was a pretty good short setup. Yeah, this is where we start seeing, now we start seeing the breakaway gaps, the inversions that, don't get inversed 15 times, the inversions that don't get inversed 15 times, it really was just the stop hunt. It's in a 4-hour supply soon done. Man, no one cares about no 4-hour supply zone. This shit is going to all-time highs. Yeah, difficult for sure. It's just pumping, man. This is going. What ICT mentioned do you recommend? I like 2022 and 2023 the most. Yo, positive. Did you get break even? Is positive in here? I guess I guess in hindsight, could I have managed better? Like you know what's crazy? Like I knew that this was gonna be potential stop hunt. I just didn't know how far down it would go. That's why I didn't move my stop here, or because I didn't know if it was gonna clean this. I saw these equal lows on NQ; those got taken, but we got stopped by literally a couple ticks, man. The equal lows on NQ, yeah, it went so far below, like like why couldn't it be one of those wiki ones, bro? Use bookmap. I don't need bookmap to tell me that there's a bunch of orders resting right here, and then it just took those, and then it went. It's there. Trading info. Yeah. At least there's one good piece of news that if this just goes up and hits the blue line, then I don't have to trade lunch or PM session. I can just go chill the rest of the day. Sad to see it go. It's not even sad to see it go. This morning session's been so tough for me. Like I can't catch a break in the morning. Really, I can't catch a break. You in this long? No. Yeah, I can't see myself trading lunch or PM now. Yeah, YM is doing its own thing. Dollar's moving down, which I guess makes sense because indices are leading. Oh, bro, where was this 5 years ago when I was in the trade? Like, we get 1, 2, 3 breakaway gaps. This one might get filled now, but like, where was that? You feel me? You feel me? I find the market very hard to read, almost always losing, unfortunately. It's been very hard for me to read too. It's been the only thing that's been consistent for me is uh that age of session range model, honestly. That's kind of the only consistency I'm finding right now. AM session has been it's easy to make mistakes. Let's just say that I feel. I've definitely been in a little bit of a slump. The only thing that works now is bias. Yeah, that's true. The bias is almost always on point. Why do you think that is? Um, Good question. Why is it hard to read? I don't know why. Doesn't really matter why. It's just the technical. What matters is that if I can identify. Yeah, the risk is being managed good. My risk management's always really good. Can't get away with mistakes. I know. Like the market just punishes you immediately. Having my stop just below the stop hunt. I can't get that just nice reward. Like, and I knew it was a stop hunt. I just didn't know where to put my stop loss. That's what's tricky. That's literally what's tricky about this is the narrative makes sense, the model makes sense, the target makes sense, but the entry and putting a stop that makes sense and trailing it like managing risk in this is difficult. It's difficult because where do I put my stop? Like I know it's gonna go here with a high probability chance at least. Like this is a pretty strong target, but where do I put my stop here? I go all the way back here at the bottom. That's too risk. That's too much risk. That's too much risk. I trailed to a 5 minute low after SMT. Dude. Um, it's tough to manage risk. The candles aren't giving very clear feedback right away, which makes it difficult, right? You know, you have to like kind of foresee this consolidation, and then you have to decide. Well, do I close because it's consolidating, or do I hold because the trend makes sense? That's a tough decision to make. You know, the decisions that are being offered are not easy to make. Set and forget you move stop loss too early. That's a very hindsight thing to say. I move stop loss early because I'm managing my risk, and that saves me a lot of money in the long run. This trade was still only a break even. Sure, maybe it would have won, but it also could have lost, right? Um, blue line is all time high with beta just off. So It's like the lower objective, the easy objective. The best setups are always real quick. Like yeah, that's another thing, right? The best trades, you got to be in there like swimwear. And then don't even get me started about the lows that are forming. Like the amount of times we've left a very clean sell side before moving higher is another thing that always gets me. It's like usually we'd want to see that get taken before rallying, but here we just take out this. I actually don't mind all-time highs price action. I feel like I'm pretty used to it now, given that I've traded 2 all-time high mark, or maybe even 3, really. You really just have to keep showing up and clicking buy. And whatever you think is premium, it's not premium enough. You really just have to show up. And eventually you'll get stopped. Maybe you'll get stopped a lot, but the risk to reward potential in all-time highs is really nice, and you just may capture a trend day. That makes up most of the profits. Anyways, I'm going to go to bootcamp meeting. I appreciate you guys coming through. I will see you guys tomorrow. Pretty clean executions. I can't complain. This is like all-time before all-time. Yeah, literally. This is basically all-time high price action. Because you're not trusting anything on the left side of the chart. The only difference is you actually have targets. How do you feel about this market? I don't think the price action is bad. I just think I'm having trouble being in sync with the market moves. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I mean we're only down like $100, maybe less, because this was a not even a full loss, and then this was a very small tiny win. So, can you explain the last 2 days? Bullish. I don't know what to tell you more than that, bro. Bullish, man. What did you do for a living to trade New York? What do I do for a living to trade New York? What do you mean? Right now, Asia. Original position without pyramiding, then I lose a lot of my edge. I need my winners to be more than my losers. Last 2 plays? Oh, the last 2 plays? Well, I front run an OB here. I was anticipating we were going to close below here, and then we'd run the equal lows. I saw these equal lows, and I said, okay, we had a strong displacement. It doesn't look like a trend day higher anymore, which was my original bias, that we're going to have a trend day. And I saw this protraction model in the macro, and I took it. We ended up wicking, so could I have avoided it if I didn't front run? Yes, but the idea was wrong completely. So even if it did close below, I probably would have been stopped. So it doesn't really matter. I just got scared me. I got 5 emails at the same time, and I thought I breached my accounts, but it was actually just something else that was sent 5 times. When you get that like email, it's like, wait, what happened? But then, because you never get 5 emails at the exact same time. That was the initial short. Then I changed my bias when I saw that fail, because I was like, okay, it's probably going to be a trend day. I went long here off the protraction model. So very simple. 1 minute fair value gap, order block. I bought it there, and then we retraced, moved higher. I bought it here again, and then I got stop break even at this low. Do you have any tips for partials? Do you have any tips for partials? Partial when we make new highs. So if you have like 20,000 positions here, you partial, 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 and you run down your equity at the highs, you'll find yourself having really good exits. Anyways, I'm gonna head out, boys. I appreciate you guys coming through the live stream. Couple more days till we go to New York. I'm going to New York on Friday, and I will see you guys live. Take care. Stay safe. I won't be trading anymore today. I'm just gonna take the $95 loss and call it a day. And peace.